Hi everybody, Denise, FARQUHARSON coaching here. How are you doing today? I hope you're great. I hope you're well. I hope you are enjoying your day so far. Today, Tuesday, is day 4 of our Summer in Rome series. And I hope you're enjoying it so far. We have done some really interesting insights and daily 21 days of inspiration and motivation for you. That's why I'm doing this Summer in Rome. So I'm just going to wait for you to just come on a little bit at a time. Let's see, make sure I can see your... Hi Sandra, how you doing? I've now worked out exactly how to get these comments coming up now. It's a little bit tricky, but no, not tricky. I've just got to remember to do it and work out when to do it. But welcome to the Summer in Rome, day 4. So what this is all about, this is a set of sessions really to help you stay transformed, inspired and motivated for the 21 days in August, where we're going to be covering Romans chapter 12. And Romans chapter 12 is an amazing book. It's a book that really helps you just identify specific areas of your life that could need a little bit of a tweak or an adjustment or a improvement and a change in order to inspire you and transform you in some way, shape or form. And that's why I'm doing this. So I hope so far you've been enjoying what you've been receiving so far. Hi, I can see you properly now, Sandra, and I can see the comments coming up. Great. So what have we got so far? So day 1, we talked about how you present yourself, how you look at your talents, your skills and your abilities. What are you doing with them? Yep, don't just sit on them, okay? Day 2, we talked about how we should absolutely present our minds and not be conformed to the world. Don't follow the 9 till 5 average person. If you want to be excellent in what you're doing and apply quality, then actually you need to have some time out to look at how your mind is being conformed, how you renew your mind so that you become a transformed person, like the butterfly, metamorphosis. Always changing, always evolving, always becoming better and better and better all the time. And yesterday we talked about the big P, pride. So how much do you take, glory, and you're doing so well in all that you do? And we looked at that, and it's great to have those accolades and achievements, but be careful how it goes into the big P, which is about pride. And we don't want that. Pride comes before a fall. And we don't want you to fall. We want you to stay upright, keep walking, keep running, and keep being excellent in what you do. So hopefully those of you who are catching up, catch me on #replay and ask any questions about those day 1, 2s and 3s, or just check them in the page and watch those and just get involved and share this with anybody that you want to as well, who is of the niche that I'm working with right now, corporate Christian women, or anybody who fits into that situation and or business. Then I can work with them as well and help them stay inspired and motivated. So today we're going to talk about Romans chapter 12 verse 4. So let me just pull up the scripture here. So verse 4 says, "For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office." So let me read that again. "For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office." So think about your body, your physical body from head to toe. Think about how complex and amazing it is. Think about actually how much goes into creating a human body. In fact, forget that. Think about how much goes into creating at least one organ in your body. When it talks about members of the body, it talks about the members of your physical body. You could think of it from that perspective, or you could think of it as members of one corporation, one department, one business, one function, one directorate. However you want to describe it from that particular perspective, we are all members of one department or function or business, but we all have one office. And the office I'm going to cover today is about the office of purpose, the office of uniqueness. And that's how special and amazing we are as human beings. So let me read that again. For as we have many members in one body, so lots of people in our department, lots of people who we work with, lots of people who we liaise with in business, but also we have lots of organs in our body. But our body is classed as one body. But each part of our eyelash, our villi inside of our esophagus, our heart ventricles, our big toe, our little finger, all these areas of our body work together in very, very different ways, but we're one body and we are uniquely purposed for specific things. And so when you think about the uniqueness of you, think about yourself, just pop in the comments for me. What would you class as something that's unique about your physical body? What would you say is very, very different from anybody else's? Just pop that in the comments for me, because we all do have uniqueness about us. Let me give you an example. One of them would be your fingerprints, for instance, okay? All uniquely different. You wouldn't think that your thumb and the ends of your fingers would be so uniquely carved out, shaped and swirled, I don't know if swirled is the right word, in a certain way that it absolutely makes you the unique person that you are, okay? So all members of one body and yet have not the same office. We don't have the same DNA. My DNA is different from my sibling, my brother, my sister. Even though we come from the same mother's womb, brown eyes, blue eyes, dark hair, red hair, black hair, blue hair, what, blue hair? Blue eyes, blonde hair, red hair, whatever that might be, highlights the differences that we have and the uniquenesses that we have. Fingerprints is one of them. Our DNA is uniquely different. You take our blood, yeah, and we look at the blood and we can see the differences in the way that our blood shows up versus each other, even with siblings. That's how unique we are. You take hold of a hair cuticle, yeah, if I pull that out and put that under a microscope, just seeing it from that angle makes it beautifully unique. And then we've also got you know, the fact that even our siblings, they can tell that you can separate all the different aspects of the DNA for brothers and sisters as well, is just amazingly powerful, which makes us look at ourselves and go, hang on a second, I am unique, absolutely uniquely different, absolutely uniquely amazing, absolutely set up on this earth to be awesome. And that's the message I really want you to get, to own your uniqueness, own your purpose, own the fact that you are a member of one body in your department or in your business, but you are uniquely there for a purpose, okay? Now think about the purpose that you are there for. So you may consider that there may even be another person who has the same role title in your corporate world. Is that something that's happening for you? You might share the same function title, or the name of your role could be the same. So for instance, some of you might be in a department where you've got more than one supervisor, but you're all called a supervisor, or you're all called a team leader, or you are all called a manager or a director. Is that the same for you, those of you who are listening to this? Have you got unique, there's not always a unique role. Sometimes the role names are shared, okay? That's what I'm getting at here. Multiple supervisors, multiple team leaders, multiple managers, directors, etc. However, the way that you present yourself as that supervisor or that manager or that director or that business owner is that there is no one else like you, okay? That's the key thing. If you agree with that, just give me some thumbs up and loves, because absolutely there is no supervisor like you. There is no business owner like you. There is no one who can absolutely put themselves in your shoes and be that uniquely different member of that body. And you don't share the same office, you don't share the same uniqueness, and you do not share the same passion or purpose for your life at all. It's all completely uniquely different. So even if you are doing something like project management, or you're an engineer, or you are a doctor, scientist, a nurse, whatever the job is, you are unique in your office. Okay, that's absolutely key that you get that. So therefore, I want you to own it. I want you to totally own it. All right. And so those of you who don't share a role name, so you might have something like mine, for instance. I have a very long title, and there is nobody else in my company who has that title like mine. But actually, we might share similar capabilities and similar competencies, but that still doesn't mean that we are not uniquely different. All right. So let me just check here. I can see some comments coming up. So you've got, right, Sandra's saying that, yes, she's unique for her height. I love that. Yes, you are, for sure. And you share a role name, but your role with that other person means you uniquely own that role in a very different way. I present completely different from the other person in the same role. Absolutely. Very uniquely different. Good. So you totally get what I'm saying now, right? Same role name, but you uniquely show up and own your uniqueness and own your purpose. So I just want to finish off with thinking about your purpose now. And I think I've covered this before, actually, in the Corporate Christian Women group, but I'm just going to highlight it again today. If you're feeling that, yes, you might share that same role name or be a business owner like somebody else, but you're not, you're uniquely different. And think about we still have a phone, don't we? We still use a phone. But iPhone is different from a Samsung. They still make phone calls. They still send text messages. They still connect to the internet. They still have Wi-Fi, data, and apps. But they are both uniquely different companies in their style, in their branding, in their outlook, in the way that they show up, basically, in their space. So own your space. Own your uniqueness and your purpose. And what I want to highlight right now is the fact that for your purpose, I want you to think about your vocation. What is it that you absolutely love in terms of a hobby, that when you do it, it's impacting someone and sharing it with someone? I want you to then think about your mission. Why do you think you're here on earth? Why? And is that part of your purpose? Then think about your profession, the thing that brings in the money, all right? It pays the mortgage, it gets your car on the road, it gets food on the table. But is it really your mission? Is it really your passion? Is it really your purpose? And then the fourth one is your passion. What absolutely floats your boat? What gets you excited? What if you were to get up every morning and do your passion, which may not pay you, I get it, it may not bring in the money like your profession, but what's your passion? And when you look at your passion, your profession, your vocation, and your mission, put all those together, and some will pay you and some won't. Some is your heart's desire and some isn't. Actually, that is your purpose when you analyze it from that perspective, okay? So I'm going to read that scripture again, just to wrap up, which says, "For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office," and I'm going to continue tomorrow with verse 5, going a little bit deeper into this whole uniqueness, purpose piece, okay? But I want you to think about that now. What's your role? It's the same as it should be as others, but you're unique in your role. You are unique in your purpose. Own your uniqueness and own your purpose. Any questions? Let me know. Put them below and share this with anybody that you would like to, who could get something from this, by all means. And I'll see you again tomorrow, day 5, where we're going to go a little bit deeper into the uniqueness and purpose, okay? I hope that helps, but any questions, just ask me and post them below. Great to see you all, and have a great day. Bye-bye.